Hello everybody, it's Lori with the LampLighter. Welcome to my channel. Good to see you tonight. I'm getting ready to do a general love reading for the collective sign of Aries. So Aries tonight, that'll be fun. Thinking about you guys and thinking about your energy. So before I get into the astrology, I just want to say, the usual disclaimer that there are a lot of different timelines in the sign of Aries. So if this is your story, great. I hope it resonates. And even if only part of it resonates, take what resonates. That's how this works. And then look at your moon and your rising sign to get a fuller picture of what might be happening in the month for you, Aries. And this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alrighty, so the astrology this month is pretty cool for you, Aries, because Mars, your ruling planet, is going retrograde on 9/9. So probably right around the time I'm doing this video. I'm a little bit late. So that'll slow things down for you a little bit, which is probably a really good thing. It'll probably serve you because Virgo Sun is moving through your 6th house right now, and it's forcing you to look at your health and your habits, your healthy habits. And so, for the next 3 weeks till around September 22nd. So it's asking you to sort of look at, maybe some dietary changes, maybe an exercise change to your regime, or if you haven't started exercising, starting to exercise. Anything that you do with your diet and exercise in the next couple of weeks, Aries, is going to really be beneficial. You're going to see a lot of results. So that's exciting. Okay, looks like we got some cards that want to come out. We've got Here and Now and Go the Distance. Okay. Let's see, let's get one more. Unfinished Symphony. Wow. Okay, Aries, this is interesting. Let's dig into this. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. So here and now, this is something that's on your doorstep. There's the past, there's the future, and there's here and now. And here and now is really all that should matter. If you listen to the Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, he has a great book. It's several years old now, but it's still extremely relevant. And it's about how we need to live in the here and now. The past is the past and the future hasn't happened yet. But life happens now, in this minute. And you need to focus on that. Something's happening for you now. And don't worry about what happened in the past. Don't try to control what's going to happen in the future. Just focus and go the distance. Whatever this is going to be something that you're going to have. It's not a sprint. It's the long haul. It's something that's going to be all the way, my friend. You're going to have to take it all the way. And it has something to do with an unfinished symphony. So there's a story in your life that hasn't been finished. And even though I'm telling you not to go to the past because you can't, I think it's important to keep that in mind. If it's unfinished, that means it needs to be finished in the now, not in the past or the future. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's get some tarot on the table and see if we can figure this out. This looks pretty good to me. I like this. Aries. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to do a 9-card spread, which is tarot, 9-card tarot spread. And then I will clarify with the Rider-Waite. Now, the way I shuffle is kind of a little bit different, so I want to just give it to you now, and if you want to speed through it, it's fine by me. But I feel, some people just cut the cards, and then, whoopsie, and then pull from the bottom, right? And I don't do that. I make your cards come out and speak to me. Because I want to make sure they're your cards. Okay, so we've got a 4 of Wands to start out. So that's your foundation. Could be celebrating something. Could be an important relationship milestone. And we've got love, new love, or love that is getting a new shot. Wow, Aries, that's beautiful. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So there you are. There's the Queen of Fire. Oh, we've got Strength, and then we've got Judgment. So it looks like we've got a second chance opportunity here. This Judgment is going in for that redo. Spirit asking you to take a look at something that is unfinished. So this is somebody coming back. And you need to go the distance on this, and you need to focus on now, not the past. Sorry, I hate to keep reiterating that. Ooh, when you're going to move forward here, we've got the Chariot. 3 more cards. Okay. Okie dokie. We've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, lots of fire here, and the New Start, the Fool, going out of the reading with the New Start. Okay, that's fabulous. Okay, energies on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords and Temperance. Probably had an ending, but let's see. So this is the energy that is sort of like in the background. This is what's really kind of what I call the unconscious energy, but this is the energy that's sort of driving all of this. So I'm going to say that this is probably what's happening, or the status now. We've got, looks like, I just saw the King of Wands in here, so we may have counterparties. So it looks like there was an end, a kind of a painful end, that you both have been trying to rebalance your life after this painful end. And the divine has been working with you. I hope you can see these cards. Sometimes I get these cards out and they're not, hopefully that. So King of Wands again. Look at that King of Wands. He just wants to come out. So that's your Fire Knight. That's the counterparty to your Queen. Okay, so it looks like you're trying to rebalance your life. It looks like the divine is helping you guys. So the key message I'm getting is there was something painful that happened between you and a counterparty, and you need to be patient about it, and you need to be balanced when it comes back, okay? All right. Let's just see. I think I've read these to you, but let's make sure. So we've got the Four of Wands, which is like a foundation, and sometimes it's considered a celebration of a milestone in a relationship. But we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is an open heart chakra with a new opportunity of love, either coming back and regenerating or something new. Then we've got the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. That's your queen, and that's the queen of, she's working on that. She's an entrepreneur. She's a go-getter. She's pretty. She's sexy. She's smart. So all of the things that you are. And so I think that's beautiful. Then we've got Strength, the Judgment card, and the Chariot. So something's requiring some courage. There's some courage that needs to happen here, Aries. And then we've got to take another look at something, Judgment, take another look. And then we have the Chariot, which says that you've done the work you need to do to move forward, to take that other look, that second look. And then down here, we have the Knight of Wands, which is moving forward very passionately. And then we have a King of Pentacles. So this could be, well, I won't say till we get in there and clarify it, but it could be your counterparty, or it could be your energy now, after some time. Remember, this is a second chance, and it's an unfinished symphony. So this could be you now, or your counterparty now. But the King of Pentacles is a stable, we have stability here, very stable energy. And then the last card going out is the Page of Wands, which is a message, okay, of wanting a new start. Here's your Fool, your new start. So this is pretty cool. Let's start with this Four of Wands. Spirit, can you give me a card? Okay, reunion. There you go. So this is somebody coming back to express love to you. And this is probably their energy up here, okay? Looks like they are, all of a sudden, their heart chakra's open. Yeah, because they had been blocked. See, here's the Eight of Swords, meaning they had been blocked, basically in their head. But they'd been all tied up in their head about this. They were in the Eight of Swords, which feels like you're trapped, but it's usually because you can't get your emotions under control, which is probably why we have this Temperance over here balancing. But you can see she's got a foot on the ground and a foot in the water. So she's, even though she's feeling trapped, he or she, they're not feeling too steady, okay? And it shows that they come out of that energy and decide that they want to manifest the second chance with you. And it's pretty interesting. It's the Magician. The Magician has all the tools that's required to do whatever they want to do. I love his symbolism. He's saying, as above, so below, which means there's probably a spiritual relationship and they want to bring it into the 3D. So they want to manifest this into the 3D. So no longer feeling trapped and having an open heart chakra to express love. That feeling trapped may have something to do with the past and maybe this painful ending, right? So let's take a look at this Queen. Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. Justice. Okay, so there was something, Aries, and this Queen of Wands, wow, oh my God. Do you remember me telling you when I was doing the shuffle that the King of Wands kept showing himself to me? He's right here and he's on top of the Queen. This is counterparties that had some injustice. This is the justice, sorry. This is the Justice card sitting between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. These are just different card decks, so that's why they look a little different. But Justice, the right thing's going to happen now. It's time. This is karma. It's time. That's so exciting. Fire, a fire couple. Woo. Okay, Aries, it's here now. It's probably coming soon. You're going to need to go the distance. All right, let's look at strength. There's a Queen of Swords here. Okay, now we're talking. What I see, I keep looking at this Ten of Swords and I keep thinking about this lollygagging here, and I see that Justice tells me something unfair happened between you. Okay, well, this is the Queen of Swords. This energy is the truth. This energy is wanting something to turn out fair and balanced and using your strength to make sure that it does, to ask the right questions, right? So if somebody comes back to you and doesn't come correct, which I find that to be almost impossible looking at this, you want justice. And you've got your sword up. You're in this energy. Remember, you're really the Queen of Wands, but you do use the Queen of Swords. We embody all the queens. And in a general reading, remember, sex or gender, pardon me, is something that is sort of not really, it doesn't really matter because it's a general reading. So, and energies can be switched. I could be saying that this person hurt you and ended something for you, and it could be exactly the opposite. This is the other thing about tarot. It's energy, okay? So maybe I've got the energies wrong, but this energy happened in this relationship, and it's taking courage and strength for you not to go running back, but to say, I have some questions about what happened last time. Not focused on the past. Remember, we do have the here and now, but not being, if something really painful happened, ignoring it and let's say they were trapped in their head and they acted like a fool and they treated you like a player. If they come back in that energy, then you have to be worried, right? So that's all this is saying. This is saying is you're prepared. Be prepared to ask the right questions and to make sure that it is fair for you. It is just and right for you. Okay? Stand up for yourself. And I know you will because you're in the Queen of Swords energy. All right, let's see what this judgment is about. This second chance. Right in the middle. Yeah, it's time. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. And this is your destiny is in your favor. Things are changing. Whatever this painful ending was, it's changing. It's now time. It's time for this judgment. It's time to look at this again and to heal this relationship. And you know it. You know it. You know it because there's the Chariot. Moving forward. Moving forward and being successful after being in the Hanged Man, see? And then we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So at some point, you or both of you were in the Hangman and were feeling like pretty beat up. This is the wounded warrior. But you didn't give up. You knew. You knew. You waited. You waited for this. You knew it was going to come. You knew that there was some enlightenment that needed to happen. And now you know. Because here's the thing about the Chariot. Rather, you're moving forward, you're moving forward together. It doesn't matter. This relationship is going to move forward to this reunion. And it only does that after there's a balancing, like I talked about over here. You know, I said the divine's helping both of you balance dark and light, and the angel, you see? Well, this tells me you guys are moving forward because you balanced the dark and light. The horses are going, and you know now what you want and who you want it with. And that's why you're not having to hold the reins. You're using your higher knowledge, your higher self, to drive you forward. That's beautiful. This is a really nice reading, Aries. And it's imminent. It's that Mars going retrograde. So this could happen. Oh, I just got the sun. Wow, that's great. I got the sun. So there was healing. So we've got this Knight of Wands here, which is a moving forward energy, but it also can be an energy of somebody coming in and out of your life, right? And it's a very passionate card. So just as quickly as they come in, they leave. But that's been healed. This is the healing card. Okay, this is and there's been, while this healing happened, you were both very quiet. You didn't talk. So this is going to be after some silence. But it's time. The sun's here. It's time to rejuvenate. Here's the flowers, which are the Empress energy. You've got the child on the white horse, free, you know, unencumbered, honest, naked, nothing to hide, and innocence. This is really good. So let's find out what this King of Pentacles is. I think what this King of Pentacles is telling us is that your King of Wands is coming in with a very stable offer. No more passion only. And that could have been something to do with this ending. There's a stable offer coming. Let's see what we get. Look at this. The Lovers. This is the Lovers card. This is the card of deep soulmates. That knowing, right? That knowing that this is your soulmate. It's also the card of a decision in love. So maybe this King of Pentacles had to make a decision to come to you, and that's why it took so long. There was some decision in his life that he had to make, and he's made it. And I love this card. The Lover's card is a great card because it tells me that this relationship will be great, because you've got the angel Gabriel watching over, right? And you've got the female. So remember I talked about balancing your male, actually your dark and light. Well, you also need to balance your male and female inside you. If you're too much in the male energy, you strive and you move forward too much. And if you're too much in the female energy, you lay back and you don't do the things you need to do. And so to be a fully integrated person, you need both. But I see this as the triune relationship of a soulmate. You can see the female energy, the receptive energy, is looking to the divine for guidance, right? Inspiration. And you see the male, the man, the masculine, the divine masculine. She's the divine feminine. He's the divine masculine, looking to the female, not at the divine, but at the female for inspiration. And then he goes out into the world. It's beautiful. It's the triune relationship in love. So I think that's great. But it also, tells me that deep soulmates, but there was a decision that had to be made before this could come to fruition, and before this could move forward. And this is talking about giving to two people. It can mean reciprocal, but in this context, I'm going to say that possibly your person had someone else and they needed to wind that up. Okay? And you're the decision, so that decision was something they had to go through. And could have been the problems of the past, but we're not focused on the past. We're focused on making sure we ask the right questions to make sure that we feel safe, and knowing that our counterparty, our King of Wands' heart chakra is open. Yeah. So here's the Knight of Wands again. The Knight of Wands on the Page of Wands tells me that this is happening soon, very soon. See the new start, the Fool? So this is taking a risk. You have to take a risk. You have to go the distance, okay? And it's coming quickly, and it's going to be extremely passionate. So hold on to your horses, okay? That's fab. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I think that there's some conversations that need to happen about this ending that was not so great. And I think that because it's telling you focus on now, don't focus on what happened, but talk about it and go the distance with this person. Don't cop out. Talk, go the distance. This is the one, okay? And it's an unfinished symphony, so I know it's someone from the past. So let's pull some romance angels and see what we get. See what we get with some romance angels. I thought that one wanted to come out, but it's not. Attraction. Past life relationship. What did I tell you? I knew it was past life. Oh my gosh, look at that. What did I say? I said it was safe for you to love, didn't I? It's safe for you to love. Let's read these. Okay, we've got you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, here and now, right? Don't worry about the past. Don't focus on the past. Smell the flowers. Be here and now, enjoying this moment. Because this is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. That's that lover's card, that deep soulmate, okay? And it's important for you to know that it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is wonderful. This is really nice. Okay. I don't need to complicate it too much with pulling a whole bunch of energies. I think this is a very beautiful energy, and I'm just going to get you an angel card to give you a little more guidance. But this is really a nice reading. Oh, you got a few here. No, this is not. This is it right here. Creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. I'll tell you what I think this is. I think that you've got a little time before this reunion. I think you need to write down your thoughts about what you want to say so that it doesn't take you off guard, okay? I feel that's important for you to know. That's exactly what I'm hearing, is that you don't want to be caught off guard. You want to be in your queen. Remember I told you to ask? Remember I told you when I pulled this card that you need to ask questions, the right questions? And to do that, you can't be caught off guard. You have to have thought about this. And that's what this whole reading is for, is to have you think about this so that when it comes, you know not to focus too much on the past, but to ask the right questions. If you're prepared for this encounter, I think it's going to go really, really well. And so I'd like you to do that. I'd like you to think about, if I had a chance to talk to this person again, and if they came back, as I expect they will, for another chance, what are the things they need to understand? What are my boundaries? What are the things that I need to communicate so that I feel safe to love? Okay? All right. This was your reading, Aries. Thank you. And love and light until we read again next month. Take care.